everyone, welcome to our channel, our happy kitchen.
Okay guys, so today we have a great recipe for you. It's super easy. It's shredded chicken tacos. We're going to be making them in the Instant Pot using a whole chicken. It's going to be incredibly delicious, so stay tuned for that. And then we'll have a great cocktail corner where we pair up our taco with its best friend Margarita for some Skinny Ritas. Okay, so we're going to start off by putting the whole chicken in the Instant Pot. You want to make sure that the breast side is down. Then you will pour in enough water to reach the top of the chicken. So after you put the lid back on the Instant Pot, you are going to click the manual button. For each pound of chicken that you're cooking, it will be 6 minutes of high pressure cook time. So our chicken is about 3 pounds or 1.4 kilos, so we're going to be cooking our chicken for 18 minutes. You want to make a quick note of on top on the lid, make sure the dial is not on vent. Another important thing to note is that you want to wait for the pressure cooker to naturally release the steam. You're not going to do anything or switch the top lid dial to vent at all. So after that is completed, you're ready to take your chicken out of the Instant Pot. This is another reason why I love cooking the chicken this way. Look at all this amazing meat broth that you can use for future recipes. We're actually using a little bit today in our chicken tacos. And then what we also like to do is take the bones from the whole chicken and make more chicken stock with that as well. So we like to freeze the bones and do that at a later date. Okay, so now you're ready to shred up your chicken. What we like to do is take the skin off the chicken first, set that aside, and then you just start shredding it with 2 forks is what we typically use. I'm sure there's a more sophisticated way of doing it, but for us, this works just fine. Yummy? Okay, so now we're ready to combine our spices together to make our seasoning for the shredded chicken. The first thing we're going to add to the bowl is the chili powder, 1 tablespoon. Then we have black pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon, garlic powder, 1 teaspoon, onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon, and salt, 1 teaspoon, cumin, 1 teaspoon, and we add dried cilantro, 1 teaspoon. So in the Philippines, it's very hard to find cilantro or coriander. It's very hit or miss when you go to the store. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it this time, so we have to use the dried. You just want to make sure if you're adding something that's dried, like dried basil, dried cilantro, any of the dried spices, that you do it before you actually cook the dish. If it's fresh, you want to add it after the dish is cooked. You will just mix up all those spices together to create our seasoning. Okay, so we are ready to finish off our shredded chicken for our tacos. We are going to head back over to the Instant Pot and hit the saute button. By doing that, the Instant Pot will start to heat up, and once it's ready to go, it will display hot on the front. That is when you're going to add the chicken back into the Instant Pot. But make sure to coat the bottom of the pan with oil first. After your chicken is reheated, it's time to add chicken stock. We're adding 8 ounces of the stock we made by cooking the whole chicken. Then after that, you will add tomato puree, 8 ounces. We chose a puree over tomato sauce just because we wanted to keep the calorie count as low as possible, but you could also add tomato sauce. Either one works great. Then we'll add the seasoning and just mix it up until everything is combined really nicely. Okay, so the chicken is finally done, and now it's time to assemble your tacos. Here in the Philippines, we don't have access to some of the traditional taco toppings, like avocados are hard to come by. I actually have an avocado dealer now to access Hass avocados. So for today, we are topping our shredded chicken tacos with shredded cabbage, which we normally have access to all the time here in the Philippines. Pickled onions, which we pickled ourselves, which are so good. They really complement the chicken really nicely. And pickled jalapenos. Of course, we have our staples like sour cream and Cholula hot sauce that is so delicious on these tacos. but these are just some of the toppings I really enjoy. I encourage you to get creative and add anything you'd like to your tacos. If you have some tomatoes, lettuce, queso fresco, anything like that laying around your fridge, these would be great toppings for these tacos. I will be sure to put the recipe for these tacos in the description below, and then also include our recipe for pickling onions. These are almost always in our fridge because we enjoy them that much. So today on Cocktail Corner, we're going to be making one of my favorite summertime drinks, a Skinny Rita. The big difference between a regular margarita and a skinny margarita is about 50 calories. And what you're basically doing is you're taking away that triple sec or the Cointreau, which is an orange liqueur, and replacing it with freshly squeezed orange juice and lime juice or calamansi juice. So as I said in an earlier episode, these are calamansis. These are very native to the Philippines. You can find these pretty much anywhere here, and they taste pretty similar. And then, of course, we have our orange that we're going to use. And then you should probably use a reposado. This one is just what I had in the cabinet. It's an añejo. It actually tastes just as good. It's very delicious as well. And then we have our agave. I use a light agave because you want to keep the calories as low as possible. This one's pretty awesome. There's only 5 calories per teaspoon, and it tastes great in your Skinny Rita. Okay, so now we are ready to assemble our glass. So I chose a coupe glass because I like to have this drink up without any rocks in it. I don't want to dilute it at all. So we are going to put some salt on the glass. I don't want to rim the entire glass because sometimes I don't want any salt and other times I do. So we're going to put it on the outside of the glass, but only on one section of it. So what we're going to do is take a calamansi, cut it in half. Just take it and go like this. There we go. So we're just putting some calamansi juice right on there. This is going to make the salt stick to the glass. And then we're just going to roll it a little bit in the salt. There we go. It's like a nice little salt kiss on the glass. And now we are ready to pour in our drink. We're going to put the ice in the cup here. Okay. So we're going to put in 2 shots of tequila. And then we've got to put in our 1.5 of the orange juice. I love freshly squeezed, but if you don't want to do that, you could use regular orange juice, that's fine. Just might be a little bit higher in sugar content. And then we have our calamansi juice. We're using 1 ounce of this. Okay, and then only 1/2 ounce of the agave, the light agave nectar. Okay, this drink is great sitting by the pool, or if you're on quarantine and you're in the house all the time. It's great really wherever, in your bathtub, watching Netflix, doing yoga. You want to shake it up. Nice and good. Shake it, shake it. Okay. And then we're going to get it out of the...
No, that one, yeah. Just like that. Okay.
So we are ready to pour in our drink.
Nice.
Okay, and then what I like to do for the garnish is an orange twist, or even do a whole, maybe like a whole 1/2 calamansi, that would be good, like this. So that's super cute. Or what I like to do is take an orange and take a peeler and just peel off part of the skin of the orange, like this. And then we're just going to cut a little twist out of it. We want a nice little dainty twist. There we go, something like this. And then we can rim the glass with the orange, get nice essence of orange on there. And then twist it around over top of the glass and just dump that in. We got a nice classy Skinny Rita right here, and I really enjoy these. I've been drinking it pretty much every night on my Zoom happy hours, and I hope you enjoy it too. Cheers! Now we're gonna let Vance try a calamansi for the first time. Okay, ready, Vanny? You're gonna try a calamansi. Okay, so this is the end of our show. We hope that you found our recipe very easy to make and delicious as well. And we just want to end by saying thank you so much for your support with our little YouTube channel that we created during this quarantine. The quarantine has not been easy here in Manila. It's very restricted. You can only leave your house really to go grocery shopping or for any medical reason. And it has to be with a mask on. So we're pretty much in our apartment day in, day out, and this is something really fun for Stell, Vance, and I to do. So thank you so much for watching and supporting us.
Okay guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and share, and of course to subscribe to our channels. See you soon in next episode. Bye bye.